morning, Sharon Junior High School. I'm Heather.
And I'm Brock.
Today is Thursday, October 27th, 2016.
Sixth graders, today is a B-Day.
Tomorrow's breakfast menu is a wild blueberry muffins, and today's hot lunch menu is a cowboy cavatini, and the grab and go is a crunchy Hawaiian chicken wrap.
Sixth graders, tomorrow breakfast lunch menu is sub sandwich, and grab and go is a ham and cheese sandwich.
Session 2 of the after-school program will start on Monday, October 31st. We will be offering Vex Robotics, Minecraft, Makerspace, Earth Team, Science Fair, Homework Club, and Fit Club this time around. Students can sign up during lunch this Thursday and Friday.
On this date in 1864, President Abraham Lincoln formally established Thanksgiving as a national holiday.
On this date in 1803, the U.S. Senate approved the Louisiana Purchase. And now it's time for breaking news.
Kicking off a two-part series today on video games. The industry had more than $23 billion in revenue last year. A 2015 Pew survey indicated that 72% of American teenagers play them, about 84% of all boys in the U.S. and 59% of all girls. But games have their downsides as well as their upsides, and this week we're examining both, starting with the mental and physical threats they can pose to gamers.
Oh, Fury is going to go in. This should be the first blood. They got the sprout on Sanjing as well. There's probably going to be a double. Denny's ulti. It hits.
The game is Dota 2, and this is the international tournament. At stake, a whole lot of cash and bragging rights that your team is the best in the world.
Navi have just won $1 million.
How did you get into gaming in the first place?
I started playing online and just got really hooked to this game, and then eventually, out of nowhere, just some team was like, you know, do you want to win some gear by playing in this tournament? I'm like, yeah, sure, that sounds fun, and it just slowly progressed into getting paid a little bit. First you got gear, and then you got paid a little salary, and then here we are today. There's multi-million-dollar tournaments.
Just going back to that early time, though, what was it about the gaming that really attracted you, do you think?
It was just like very mentally stimulating, I guess. You could keep my attention for hours, and then you make little mistakes, and like you just want to play a new one to like fix those mistakes. So it's just like every game just made you want to play better. So it just like was very addicting, I guess.
And that addiction helps explain why Dota claims more than 13 million unique players a month. Spending too much time in video gaming's alternative world can lead to some serious real-world injuries.
So this is your owner styloid.
Dr. Levi Harrison is the self-proclaimed and now trademarked esports doctor. Dr. Levi is an orthopedic surgeon specializing in hand, wrist, and upper extremity conditions. Gamers seek him out from just down the street in California and from as far away as the Middle East.
Are there certain types of injuries that are the most common?
Well, yes, I see a lot of repetitive stress injuries, specifically tendonitis. I also see carpal tunnel. I see cubital tunnels.
If somebody came to me, and I don't take care of these types of injuries, but if someone came to me and said, look, I'm having a lot of pain from playing these games, I would say,
you would say,
don't play these games as much.
And I would say, not necessarily. Taking a 5-minute break every 60 minutes, doing the stretches, doing the exercises, but more importantly, staying well hydrated when you're gaming, to not just sit there for 12 or 14 hours.
But the problem with extreme gamers, they just don't know when enough is enough. China was the first country in the world to declare internet addiction a clinical disorder in 2008. These teenagers in Beijing can't pull themselves away from the computer. Not to eat, not to sleep, not even to go to school. The documentary Web Junkie follows them as their parents have them admitted to Daxing Internet Addiction Treatment Center. It's an attempt to break them of their bad habits.
有的孩子在上网上到非常极端的时候了，怕这个上厕所连解小便什么的影响他上网打游戏，他带上尿不湿，人一定是吃坚果的时候。
We decided to go see director Tao Ran ourselves. He's the psychologist who established this facility to teach children how to use the internet responsibly. Tao says he's rescued thousands of addicted teens through a mixture of medicine and psychology. He claims 80% of teenagers can recover if their family is engaged in the process, but only half that if they're going it alone. So here the boys are learning basic life skills, like washing clothes and making their beds, as well as games that challenge their minds and bodies. They tell us Tao's program has helped their relationships with their families, and that when they leave, they're going to spend more time in the real world.
Now please rise and join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And that's all for today. I am Heather.
And I'm Brock.
Remember to be safe,
Be respectful.
be responsible, and be boldly kind.